Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Wendy Trainer. I'm here for our webinar today. This is being live recorded, and we're going to start with some photos. I've put together a slideshow so you can see where the event is located. After that, we're going to do a little webinar, seminar, and then I'm going to tell you why you should sign up today and get amazing benefits. Okay, so and then Q&A at the very end. All right, so here we are. I'm going to I'm going to share the screen with you so you can see. Okay, I'm sharing that screen. And it says, okay, here we go. So now we're going to play this. This is the retreat center. It's actually a resort. And I'm hearing I need to bring my shared window to the front here. Okay. And now we're going to see here. So this is where the resort is. Now I have an intuition here. You're not seeing the screen. So let's see if we can do this again. We need to see you, screen. Okay. Come on, Zoom. You can do it. Okay. Let's try this again. All right. Keep sharing. Okay, so it says we are sharing. Okay, so I'm going to trust this, that we are being shared. And this is where the retreat is. It's actually a resort in Los Angeles County on a peninsula overlooking the ocean. And here's the entrance with a cute little squirrel. Let's see, we also have a picture of a fireplace overlooking the ocean. I've requested that we have a top floor again, which will be with a fireplace. The retreat is in a little villa, so you feel like you're in an intimate home. And I think these homes sell for millions of dollars. Here's a picture of me in the kitchen. Is your hostess with the mostest. And now here's a view from our villa. Okay. And then here's a picture of Mary, who is co-leading with us. And she's an author of a book that just came out called But anyhow, she's an amazing woman, Reiki master, shamanic practitioner, Kundalini yoga teacher. And she's got a beautiful heart and loving presence. And she worked with tons of people, bringing them to the other side as a hospice nurse. There's a picture of Mary by the ocean. And let's see, here's a picture of the spa. By being a participant in our retreat, you have free access to the spa. And then we have an ocean view. And here's a picture of our participants all in our bathrobes, the cabana. One of our retreat participants networked and got us a cabana and special treatment. I can't guarantee the cabana because she may not be on this retreat, but it was fun. I've never done it before. And then here's a picture of all of us, and you can see how much fun we've had. You too will have such an amazing time because it's such a beautiful location. It's a healing place of great inspiration. And this is a real, Zen master type man. I saw my one of my mornings there at the retreat, and I think he was doing Tai Chi. And it was just poetry. So enjoy the poetry of your life on I Can Heal Retreat, Dr. Wendy Trainer. Okay, which is me. So you can tell how much fun we had. The next thing I'm going to share with you, I'm going to close that. Okay, is another slideshow. It's here. And now this is a taste of what you will get. It's really a fraction, a subset of what you will get on the I Can Heal retreat. So just to give you a taste of some of the learning we'll have, we're going to talk about a treasure map to happiness. And one of the things to recognize is that, when we feel empty or blue, it's because we have lost touch with who we really are. And the emptiness, I remember being 5 years old, sitting on my, in a tree. I'd climbed a tree in my front yard, and I was 5 years old. Maybe I was three, between 3 and 5. And I remember feeling this great emptiness. And I was not happy. I was not happy like the kids on TV who climb trees. And I was like, why am I not happy? I have no idea why I'm not happy. Well, the great news is now I know why. The reason why we're feeling empty is because we don't know ourselves. What we're really seeking for is ourself. And I will read you this introduction here. Have you ever heard this story about a person begging for money sitting on a treasure chest of gold? If we have everything but are still unhappy, know that we are a bit like this beggar, searching for happiness outside us when the riches we truly seek lie within. Yes, it's time for us to unearth the treasures that we are so we can stop seeking fulfillment and start feeling fulfilled. I believe there's a hidden book of knowledge that has been lost over the decades, providing a treasure map to the self, the truth of who we are. I unintentionally discovered this map when, in my search for truth, I sewed together foundational pieces of research in my field into an overarching map or tapestry or quilt of truth using the needle and thread of logic. Putting the soul or psyche back in psychology. In fact, psyche is a Greek word that means soul. And modern academic psychology has tended to lose sight of the soul. So now you can see very clearly from the framework that I share, that I call the I Can Heal framework, where the soul fits into psychology. And it's very simple, and it's very powerful, and it's very healing, because all of a sudden you will understand why you've been suffering, and then how you instantly heal. And by seeing how you heal, you actually heal yourself. As long as you remember what you've learned, which is the truth of who you are and all that is. So what's amazing is it's science-based. It's all scientific. Now, this map explains how we were led astray away from ourselves, given a false mask to wear instead of our true face, and false directions about where to find happiness. By seeking approval outside ourselves instead of cultivating self-acceptance. Yes, we were misled. I'm going to pause the share here so you can actually see me, if that's an option. Yes, we were misled, taught of our lack and ugliness rather than giving the true story about who we are, our wholeness, beauty, and perfection. This I Can Heal retreat empowers you to know your true face, the truth of who you are, so you can know yourself and finally experience true happiness, happiness without end. It's time to set the story straight so that the truth can be known and you can reap the amazing benefits and access your deep wisdom and realize your highest heartfelt aspirations. In the I Can Heal retreat, insight after insight is revealed about your true nature, unhinging and overturning common mistaken beliefs, replaced by deep truths so you can know your true self as if for the first time, a self long forgotten. Once you know the secret of your true self, your true identity, you can't help but be happy. But how to do it? Attend the I Can Heal retreat, where you will gain true self-knowledge. And that's not all. Along with your true self and true happiness comes true freedom, true peace, and true love. That's right, it's the gift of a lifetime. As one of our retreat participants said, the I Can Heal retreat I attended this weekend is worth more money than anyone could pay. It is a treasure beyond measure, worth millions of dollars to the seeker of truth. The experience has been a salving balm to my lifelong emotional wounds. Now I see the logic of what I know to be truth. Thank you for the treasures you unearthed, for the light you revealed. And that's from Tricia Brick, MSW, USC credentialed teacher, cognitive transactional analyst. Okay, now I'm going to read you a few more testimonials that all came from retreat participants. And I've held the retreat in different locations over the world. I mean, all over the world. We did one in Taiwan, where we had an amazing time. And let's see here. Some more inspiration quotes. Okay, so here's a person I shared the retreat presentation with in Taiwan. I really like this framework, which helps us to understand the root cause of why we are not happy, even when we have a lot already. It's great to know a solution exists that could lead us to a happier, more fulfilling life. And that's Jacob Chi in Taiwan. Then from Prem Yang in Taiwan, you've truly inspired me. Your love, joy, and kindness. They're like divine energy showered on us. Please do continue with your work and spreading your message, for it is a gift from God. The framework, the step-by-step knowledge and wisdom is going to be such uplifting for human beings. And I pray to God that wherever you go, you will shine like 1,000 stars. And essence of your being, your divinity will heal and help those people in need. And that's from Prem Yang in Taiwan. Here's someone from Newport Beach. Fifi Lee of Research Affiliates says it was a fantastic program. We did that retreat in Redondo Beach. Sarah, Wisdom Keeper, she was in Redondo Beach too. Wonderful, uplifting, another piece of the puzzle, a great part of my journey. That's what she said. Teresa Weber did it with us in Redondo Beach, and she gave us an A+. Erica Miguel did it with us, and that was Redondo Beach. She said, Wendy's energy, enthusiasm, knowledge are beautifully woven into a captivating, inspired tapestry. Stunning, dazzling color, intricate, and warm. Here's another quote from Taipei, TEDx Taipei's Chief Operation Officer, Dio Chiu, who says, I enjoyed the whole session and I'm quite amazed with the framework you use to structure your findings, experience, and wisdom. Most importantly, the nonstop joy and happiness you pour to everyone from the bottom of your heart is the essence that allows people to open and transform. That's your treasure, and the treasure that helps others to find theirs. And now I'll just read you one more quote from a participant we had last year at the Terranea retreat. And if I can find it here, I just took a picture of it as I was going through my emails here. She said, it was such a great and memorable experience. Thank you, from another email, thank you for all your love and support. It was truly an amazing experience. Thank you again for going above and beyond. So, you know, and then here's another email. Thank you, Wendy, for the amazing workshop and healing. You are truly an inspiration. Okay, looking forward. Oh, this was actually before the retreat. But anyhow, you can get a sense of how much value that people are getting from this retreat. They love it. And I love it. It's my absolute favorite thing to do is to give this retreat. Aside from giving keynotes to like audiences of like 600 people. That's also my favorite thing to do. Okay, so So now you have a sense of the value here that people are getting. And what's so amazing is that, they're just not growing. They're not just growing, internally. They're also getting external benefits that I'm going to offer to you today if you choose to buy the retreat today. And today is June 2nd, Pacific Standard Time in Los Angeles. So you have to buy it by midnight today to get the discount. I'm taking $400 off. The price tag is $1,895, but today you can get it for $1,495, and that's not all. Okay, I'm also going to give you a copy of my book, signed, The Gift of Cancer, Turn Your Tragedy into a Treasure Map to Happiness. You also get my other book, signed, Towards a General Theory of Social Psychology. I'm also going to throw in an audio CD called From Healing to Wholeness, Undeterred. And I'm going to throw in a DVD called 10 Illusions, Don't Believe Everything You Think. And finally, I'm going to throw in, get this, if you sign up today, and only if you sign up today, you will get a whole year of coaching with me through a monthly coaching program where together you and a group of people are going to join with me online to do group coaching. We're going to do that anonymously, so you won't get to see each other. You can ask your private questions. You can get your answers. You can have accountability if there's goals that you've set from the retreat experience. Now you have a team to help you implement those goals over the next year. So again, if you sign up today, not only do you get $400 off, you get 2 free signed books. You get the Healing the Wholeness CD. You get the 10 Illusions, Don't Believe Everything You Think DVD, and you get a year of monthly coaching with yours truly in a group coaching context where your anonymity is preserved. You just call in, you won't see each other, they won't know your name, and you can ask whatever questions you have and get the support that you need to realize your dreams. Because this is your life and you're a treasure beyond measure. And now is the time to actualize yourself into your highest potential. I mean, after the retreat, you will know who you are, but now you will know not just who you are and where you are, but you will know where you want to go. And by having this year-long coaching program, you will have the support that you need to implement your goals and achieve your dreams. Okay, so you can sign up today at treasuremaptohappiness.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and you can use my credit card. You do not have to pay through PayPal, but you can check that option, which is subtle. It's at the bottom, but look for it and you will find it. Okay, so now let's go to our slideshow. I'm going to share the screen again, and I'm going to give you a quick taste of some of the magical learning that we're going to have in our retreat. Okay, so here we are. You're going to learn how to liberate yourself from the shackles of social conditioning and how to inoculate yourself against unwanted social influence. It's a very powerful teaching. It's only coming from research that I did, sewing together other people's research in my field. It's a very cutting edge discovery that will change your life. And it's squarely founded on Leon Fessinger's research in social psychology. And it's been proven in my own life over and over again through multiple life experiences. So it's not only scientifically true, but you will know from your own experience that it's true. Yeah, okay. You're going to learn the I Can Heal framework. We're going to talk about reference groups and everyday groups and the conformity principles that can set you free. So if you're suffering now and you don't know why, this will give you some insights. And just to give you an example, a reference group is the group whose standards we use as our own to judge ourselves and others. We may think our musical or political taste or even the taste in the car we drive, a BMW, or Lexus, comes from our own opinions. But the truth is, for most of us, our opinions of what is good, right, and true, whether it's music, cars, or politicians, comes from something called our reference group. Okay, now here's another group that will help give you self-insight, which we call the everyday group. It's the group in whose context you find yourself. So if you're on the playground or in the boardroom or even on a battlefield, your everyday group will be different. Is it your playmates? Is it your boardroom mates? Or is it your battlefield mates? And whether or not your everyday group is in congruency with the reference group in terms of standards will determine your happiness or unhappiness. And so we'll discuss when there's conflict and then how it's resolved to help you find your happiness. We're also going to talk about conformity principles. We'll share these 4 with you as a glimpse into the deep dive that you'll be doing on this retreat. Conformity wins acceptance. Failure to conform to a group's standards leads to rejection. Acceptance feels good, but rejection hurts. And the group that best satisfies our need for social acceptance becomes our reference group. And actually, based on those 4 principles and those 2 definitions, it's like we have a soup and we throw those 4 conformity principles in with the 2 definitions. We stir it together, we turn on the heat, and then we get our pudding, which is the framework which has outcomes that help us find our happiness. It gives us insight into where self-esteem comes from, where depression comes from, what the link is between science and spirituality. It is just amazing. So here's a taste of what you will get to learn about on the I Can Heal retreat. And here we learn how social influence contributes to depression. Before we jump to getting pills or prescriptions for our depression, why don't we first look to our social environment and see what's going on? And there's very simple principles that you can look at to find out why you may be feeling depressed. And if this is the reason, the solution is very clear. It's a self-love solution. You got to navigate yourself out of a toxic social environment into one that accepts you as you are. And if you can't find one, now is the perfect time to join the I Can Heal retreat, because you will be creating community. And by being together in the coaching program that will last the whole year, you will have that social support to help you grow into your highest self. Okay, so here we have our self-love solution, which you'll learn more about on the retreat. And you're going to learn about how to release past hurts. You get emotions training. I was a PhD, or I still am a PhD, social psychologist trained at the #1 university in my field, according to U.S. News and World Report 2017. And there I learned all about emotions. So you too will get those insights about how to be happy based on science. And you're going to learn how to reclaim your peace and how to move from tribal psychology, which creates our suffering, to ultimate reality, which is the truth of who you are and all that is, which is your liberation. It's the key to your happiness, your peace, and your freedom, and your love. All right. So to wrap up, this is what you'll learn. Come to the I Can Heal retreat. It's pretty neat. We're doing it at this gorgeous, luxurious resort. You have a whole year of coaching. You have incredible support. If there's any way I can support you, please don't hesitate to let me know. I am now going to switch out of the slide share, and we are going to switch into questions. So if anybody here has questions, I would like to answer them. Okay, so anybody has questions? Okay, well, it looks like nobody has any questions, so we're going to end on that note. Again, come to treasuremaptohappiness.com to register today for $400 off, and to have a support team of monthly coaching. Okay, love you all.